My dear child, listen up right now because Archangel Michael wants me to tell you something personal and surprising that will change your life forever, but only if you hear this whole message. Don't skip a single word because what's coming could unlock blessings you never imagined. Stop for just a moment and feel this message enter your heart. I am not sending this to scare you but to protect you. This is not a coincidence. This is not a dream. It is something I have been trying to reach you about. But you were too busy, too distracted, too heartbroken to notice the signs. Archangel Michael has been waiting for 2 hours to talk to you directly. His heart has been racing as he watches and waits because what he is about to say cannot wait any longer. Pay close attention. It is not a joke. Someone hired a private investigator and got caught doing something that has to do with you. Yes, you. Someone paid cash. Someone gave clear instructions. Someone has been watching you from the shadows without saying a word. Also, this isn't about crime. There are secrets, questions, and obsessions in it. There were things this person always wanted to know about you, but was too afraid to ask. You, on the other hand, have been going through life without realizing that you are being watched by eyes that don't blink. Seen by someone who wanted to know something about you but couldn't get it from your smile. So, they sent someone to see what was going on with you. It was planned for the truth to never come out. But when the time is right, I, the Lord your God, make the hidden things clear. It is now time. It will seem like you are in a movie, but believe me, this is true. It is not fun to do this. What you are going through is like a mystery that even heaven gasped at. My child, the man who was caught knew his way around the grave. He turned me down once. Before he saw your life, he used his skills to find hurt people. But when he saw yours, himself changed. There was a crack. He saw good. He heard the prayers. He saw old wounds that you had never shown anyone else. He felt bad about what he found. So he didn't tell anyone. He quit his job. After that he came to us. He went to heaven. Archangel Michael stepped in at that point. It's been 2 hours since Archangel Michael tried to whisper to your spirit. You have a wall around your heart that keeps him from telling you. A wall made of old crimes. But kid, that wall will fall if you read this message all the way through. It's not being torn because the truth has come out. A love letter. Stop right now. I want you to say something before you go any further. You agree to be told the truth, even if it makes you sad. To show that you agree, type Amen in the box below. Picture that wall coming down one piece at a time as you write it. The enemy's walls are not as strong as your yes to heaven when you say Amen. Chains will break. In the video, click the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss the next important message from me or Archangel Michael. These texts don't have any stories in them. If you do these things, you'll reach your next big breakthrough, find peace, and fulfill your destiny. Also, ring the bell because the next warning is coming up soon. A love letter. I need something from you that will make this blessing even better. Send this to someone who needs to hear it. It could be a friend who thinks someone is watching them. Someone in the family might need to know they are safe. This word from the prophet is more than just a video that you share. Not only that, but you are also blessing their lives. I tell you the truth. When you help other people make progress, you make progress yourself faster. This blessing will come back to you in a bigger way when you touch them. Let's pause the video. Send it by clicking share. Watch what God does when you do what He says. Now, let me take you further. Someone didn't want to hurt you when they hired the detective. Not at first. At first, people were interested. It all started with love. You just vanished. Your energy changed and you stopped talking. At first, I didn't understand what was going on. They didn't know how to ask, so they did things that protected them instead of you. But now they're scared. They are aware that they did not follow the rules and that God is watching them. You might feel lied to when you hear this, but I need you to know something. You forgot, in addition to being safe for your body, it is also safe for your mind, spirit, and energy. That's why the detective was honest. That's why Michael the Archangel stepped in. That's why you're hearing this now. There is light all around you and no weapon made against you will work. It's not possible that you've been blind. My cover has been on while you've been out and about. I was ready for the truth to come out right now. Even when you didn't feel me, thought I was quiet, or when your nights were full of tears and prayers that weren't answered. Kid, someone is about to say something. They're going to take responsibility. But don't worry, they're not coming mad. They're coming with shame. They thought you were never coming back. They made a choice that keeps coming back to haunt them because they were desperate. That being said, your heart is meant for something bigger. And I've been at it. You are now being told to listen with your mind instead of your heart. You will be shaken but not broken by what's coming next. It's not going to happen. You were chosen for something much bigger than being watched or thought to be guilty. You were never meant to be their investigation. Someone was going to learn a lot from you. What I said did happen. That person will say they did it, but not because they were caught. They will say it because your light hurt them. They knew who you were even when they gave the job to someone else. Take a deep breath in. Then let's go, kid. What I'm about to say is true. This is not a dream. It's a spiritual truth. You don't have to fully understand everything yet. Keep your heart open. Feel what I feel in your spirit. That private eye who got caught saw something that made him stop. There was only one picture. A moment when you were standing by yourself and didn't know anyone was looking at you. There are no words or sounds, just your face. But there was something scary in your eyes. When he looked back, he said it felt like a prayer. He brought that image with him home. It woke him up at night. He thought he was in charge of his feelings. He didn't know it though. But your energy moves me around. That is why people don't understand you. That is the reason they will not forget about you. Because of this, people who try to leave you are drawn back to you because you have been marked. My voice, my mercy, and my love have marked me. Even though that man was hired to do something, he found something very valuable. You. Now, Archangel Michael is right next to you. As you read this, he is putting light around your area to show and to stay safe. You should know that this isn't just about what someone did behind your back. It's about why heaven is stepping in. Soon lies will no longer be able to be kept secret. It will no longer be powerful to keep things hidden. Everything that is, clear's throat, being said in secret, planned or caught in a spiritual trap is being found, broken, and turned around because you are rising. It's been bothering you for days. Right? That thing is moving because of the air. Those strange dreams are coming that different people are confusing, attracted to, or resistant to you in different ways. And you've been thinking about why you're so stressed. It's not stress, kid. It's the weight of God's timing. Your timeline now shows things that have been happening in the world that you can't see. There is a storm going on, but there's a door behind it. Someone is about to try to knock that door again after shutting it in your face before. This time though, their hands are shaking. You won't be scared to open the door, though. You'll know how to open it right. Follow me back. Remember when people thought the wrong thing about your silence? There were times when people broke up with you because they couldn't handle how deep you were. But you were never like other people. The peace you bring makes people who aren't healed feel bad. The person who sent that investigator was shocked by how strong you became after they left. They believed you were weak, but you burned up. They thought you would trip and fall when they left. You made a mistake, though. You came back to me behind my back while we cried and talked in the dark. It's not a sign of weakness that you read this kind of message. Your spirit knows that I'm talking to you right now. Here you go. Stand up. Pay close attention though, because what comes next is important. Someone who came to check on you also left something behind. A note on a little piece of paper. He didn't give it to his client. He did not give his name when he left it at a spiritual center. That's when I told my angels to bring you this message. The person you are looking for isn't being sneaky. You are, though. I think you should stop before heaven gets involved. In a whisper, I told Archangel Michael, go wait for the child to let out their spirit, then talk. You are now here. I now hear Archangel Michael. Do not end this message without finishing it. Now be brave in the comments. Type 1M the revelation. Rather, I hope I am. No, maybe someday. But I am. You are not just commenting right now as you write those words. There is a truth over your life that cannot be hidden, investigated, or hidden away. It sounds like you are saying no one should ever find out about you. You were meant to be shown. If this moved you, click the button to follow or subscribe. It is not just videos. This is about getting good news from God about your life. You have missed signs before. Don't miss the next one. Make all the alerts work. Remember in your heart that God is with you and that heaven is speaking to you. A letter of love. You are not only following a channel. When you click the subscribe button under an open heaven, you are positioning yourself. In the spirit world, each subscription is like a soul saying, Lord, I am for my prophetic alignment. When you do that, heaven takes notice. A spiritual door is opened by a physical act. Do it now. Get it now. Also, pay attention to how God starts to direct your steps toward people, places, and promises that have been waiting for you. Please hear this with love. Forgive them. Yes, even the person who broke into your space. Even the person who stood back and watched instead of speaking up, because I need a pure heart to do something with your story. I am writing a comeback that will surprise people who thought they knew you. It is not just one person either. There are others watching too. Not every person who smiles is on your side. Not everyone who asks how you are feels concerned about your health. That doesn't matter though. What matters is that I am making your path clean. I am getting rid of fake energy. Motives are being shown. I will also close the eyes of those who want to see your future without your permission. They have no stake in your destiny. They cannot study your trip. You are mine. These days are very important. You might get a message saying, "Sorry," or "Hey, can we talk," in a weird way. The call could come from a number you don't know. It could come in person, but stop when it does happen. Do not talk when you are hurt. Talk from the top. There is nothing to be afraid of or hide because the truth is finally on your side. Also, kid, this is just the start. Then, child, stay with me. What I am about to say will make you feel different in a deep way. Right now, at this exact moment in time, nothing is by chance. It fits perfectly with what you have been praying for. Though you may not remember the prayer even if you said it to yourself in a cold night as you stared at the ceiling hoping I was hearing. Of course I did listen. I am all the time. That is why you are getting this message right now. The investigator was caught because I let it happen. I made sure the truth would come out, and it did because I love you too much to let other people bother you without any consequences. This isn't about getting even. It has to do with revelation. So you stop questioning your gut. I am going to show you what has been going on behind closed doors. You stopped ignoring the sounds in your head that told you something wasn't right. You were right. You are right all the time. You kept having doubts though. You tried to hide your feelings because you thought you were being too sensitive, emotional, or dramatic. No, you were being warned by God. You are now being told by God that what will happen next depends on your choice. Now if you stay small and don't move, you will slow down the healing I have already sent your way. You will see a change that you cannot even explain. If you choose to move forward in faith, forgive what you know now and protect what is still growing. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. What does the Archangel Michael do right now? He is keeping an eye on your energy. It is interesting to see how your spirit reacts to this truth. He is waiting by your side for the moment when your heart says, "Yes, I am ready," because once that happens, once you let him fully into your heart, he will move very quickly. Things that you thought would take months or even years will start to happen in days after he moves. The doors will open by swinging. Talks will start up out of the blue. People will treat you differently because they can tell that you have changed even if they don't know why. That person who tried to study you through someone else will either leave you alone or come back to give up. God protects you and no one is safe when, snorts, He does. I told you this would feel like a movie before, but here is the catch. You are not just the main plot. What a revelation you are. For other people, you are the moment that changes the story. It seems like the person who thought they could sneak up on you now knows that you are not someone to be watched. The world should honor you. You might feel shook up. You might not understand. Don't let that feeling though shape this moment. I want my words to be heard more than your fear. Now is the time when the lights will go on and everything that has been hidden will be spread out. Not just with your friends and family, but also with your money, your calling, and your dreams. You will no longer be lost because right now you are being given clarity. The person who started this thought. They needed to hire someone to help them understand you, but they didn't know they were looking for facts. Their goal was to find peace. They thought you had it, too. You do. Surveilling will not bring you peace, though. When you stop hiding from the truth, you will find peace. Pay close attention because what comes next is holy. If you can light a candle by yourself tonight, you are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Be still and listen. There is no noise. It is just you and heaven. Then slowly say these words out loud. I let the truth come out. I want things to be clear. I forgive those who broke the law and I welcome God and His angels to protect me. I let go of fear. I believe in divine timing. I am safe. Snorts, I am ready. I am seen because something will change after you say that. You will see it before the end of the week. There is a name, a message, a situation, or a strange event that seems too specific to ignore. That is proof for you. When it does happen, don't say that is weird. Say that is God. Here is one more love letter. Now, go ahead and agree with heaven. Type Amen one more time in the comments, but this time make it stronger. Let the sound of this Amen be your way of leaving the waiting room and entering your manifestation. Know that angels are marking this moment as you type it. Amen is more than just a word to you. I am ready for my acceleration according to this spiritual contract. Don't forget to subscribe if this message is making you think and feel better. Not only to help the channel, but also because you deserve to hear every divine update that is just for you. What does this person want to say to you right now? What does God plan to do with your name in rooms you haven't been in yet? Find out in the next message. Ring the bell. Prepare. Now is the time to subscribe if you haven't already. I don't want you to miss something from heaven because you left these messages. So don't stop reading them. When you subscribe, you become a part of a prophetic flow. You are telling God, listen to me. I am ready. I will not miss what you have to say. He respects that. Through these messages, he will start to talk to you in ways that feel honest, close, and right on time. So, press that button to subscribe right now. Let it be your yes to being in line with God. Heaven still has more to say. A letter of love. You are not alone, my child. Michael the Archangel will not leave you. He has already set you on paths you haven't taken yet. Behind the scenes traps have already been taken care of. You have nothing to fear from what is coming. It is what God wants to happen. It was sharp, clear, and calm. It wasn't angry or loud. Are you sure about that? That's your soul remembering what it has always known. You are safe. So child, pay close attention to this last part. This is where your heart has been waiting in silence for a turning point. The person was caught. So now everyone knows the truth. The hidden things are now open to everyone. The eyes that used to be in the dark can now see in the light. Things will go from here though based on how you answer. Not in fear or anger, but with peace, knowing that I, your God, have planned everything. You're not strong. You were never that. You didn't know how safe you were. Now that you know more and feel more clear in your spirit, things will move faster. People who didn't pay attention to you before will start to remember your name. People who didn't trust you before will now talk positively about you to others. The person who paid to hear your story will no longer be able to say you're not strong. But let me tell you what to do. Don't move because each little rise makes you more exposed. As I lift you up, more people will notice you. And not just because you're good at what you do. Your energy makes me feel great. There will be interest. A question could be asked. Some people might even talk about it. But that won't change anything for you because I've sealed your life. Heavenly walls were built around your name and your fate was locked away. You can't undo what I'm about to do to you. You can call no matter what. No one can erase what I wrote about you in the books of heaven. I'll now tell you the most beautiful part. Since you told him about you, the private investigator has changed. Something about you made him think about his own life. You were more than just a project subject. He could see how empty he was when you turned into a mirror. He no longer works for anyone. He needs to find me. The Bible is what he is reading. He wants to be at peace. The angels are happy. Kind child, not because he was caught, but because he was found guilty. You're stronger than you think. People get better without being touched. You don't have to say anything to talk to souls. Even people who come into your life to hurt you leave with something new to teach you. That's what it means to be chosen. What is going to happen next? Anything from your mind to your body needs to get ready because in 10 days something big is going to happen. It's possible that you refuse to pay attention to it. You might think that, but it won't be true. It will be a perfect setup. Something that moves your timeline forward, like a talk, an invitation, or a spiritual meeting. Watch out for it. Don't use your scars to answer when the time comes. But your spirit doesn't have anything to prove. I'll tell them who you are just by being here. So don't say anything. Archangel Michael wants you to understand one more thing. He knows the times you cried by yourself. He heard the prayers you said to your pillow. The ones you didn't think other people heard. He saw you love people who didn't always love you back. though his eyes are now on me as I give you a reward. Yes, give yourself a reward because the things you lost were never really gone. I got it back so I could make more of it. I'm giving it back now. This time though, it's bigger, stronger, safer, and better safe. You're not going backwards. Things you do are different from what you do every time. Heaven changed your name the moment you chose to forgive, heal, and listen to this message without letting pride get in the way. But you don't even know that you are breaking generations of cycles. One last thing I want to say. Your story will help someone else stay alive. The message that was sent to bring you down is now the message that will help you rise. There are rooms full of people who might be whispering your name. You are going through doors you haven't been through before. Hearts are getting ready to greet you. I, the Lord your God, am making room for you. So your hidden self is not welcome here. The real you, not the person who shrunk to fit in. The one I made can hear what heaven has to say. And not only gets miracles but turns into one. Now is your chance. The person who was spying on you behind your back will now watch you as you stand up. The person who had doubts about you will now see how God has blessed you. You will be able to walk forward in peace because you will finally know you are always safe. You are beautiful, brave, and chosen. One last love letter. I will always watch out for you. Loved ones. If this message spoke to you, don't leave without following or subscribing. It's more than just a message. These are signs from God that things are okay. The next one could be the key to your next big step forward. Hit the bell. Do not miss the next letter from heaven. Do something easy but strong for me. Press the like button right away. Before we go any further, everyone can use that like button. It makes something work. God, please help me. That's you. I'm glad you're in my life. Every time you press that button, you leave a spiritual mark that says, I believe. I understand heaven and agree. The angels do their job while you agree with heaven. Okay, go ahead. Watch this video and feel the change begin. This message is now locked. It's done. This is what Michael the Archangel sees. I'm with you. Now go take a walk into your new life. I'll see you there. Now child, let me take it easy as we get to the end of this message. There is more. Because of the truth, your spirit is open and your heart is soft. Yes, God in heaven still has more to say. This message wasn't just meant to warn you. It wasn't just about the private eye or the client. This woke you up to who you really are and woke other people up too because you've been wrong about your power for too long. Your whole life your light has been dimmed to fit in places it wasn't meant to be. There is less noise from you now to keep the peace because you thought it was love. You put up with being hurt. You haven't said anything to stop people from leaving. But kid, that silence was making you feel lost. And now I am pulling you back into alignment with your divine identity. You weren't meant to be small. Your very being was meant to break up the darkness. Your smile is one of a kind. Things get better. You're not a quiet person. This is holy. That person could feel it even if they thought they were far away. They couldn't explain it or get rid of the pull. They couldn't leave because their souls heard something old through your energy. You sound like heaven. They were interested. Yes, they did go too far. This wasn't dirt or a secret, though. It looked like divinity wrapped up in weakness. It showed that you loved them even when they hurt you. It was how you helped other people even though you were hurting. It was that you didn't give up even though there were many reasons to. That's what they saw. That's what made them jump. That's what makes you unique. Lord, I know you've been wondering what I should do now. Let's talk about tomorrow. Now, what should I do next? I'm about to tell you. You move forward with brave peace instead of anger or pride. This is the peace that comes from knowing God is with you, loving you, and keeping an eye on you. You don't have to get back at them. You have nothing to prove. It doesn't matter what they tried to find out. As long as you succeed, heal, are happy, and rise quietly. I do need one thing from you though. Do not close your heart. I know it looks good. I know it makes you feel better, but don't put up new walls just because someone tried to get over the old ones. I will watch over you. Your sword should be Archangel Michael. Use the truth to protect yourself. Also, kid, pay close attention now. The person who began everything is changing. They thought they were just learning more about you. They didn't know they were walking into a divine trap that was meant to change their plans, not kill them. This isn't just a gift from me to you. It helps me show that they are guilty. Your life is now a letter. Someone who didn't think love could be this strong until they saw you. It was a lesson, a mirror, and a spiritual awakening. In that way, you are very strong. So the enemy tried to take your attention away from the next level, make you feel unsafe, tired, and scared, and make you doubt your gut feelings. It's too late now, though. You've seen too much. You've heard too much. You're now awake. As a prophet, you can't go back to sleep. After you wake up because you already know you are doing what God wants you to do. Not in a spiritual or emotional way. Every single wait was lovely. Every no that made you cry was meant to keep you safe. Snorts, it was a warm-up every time. There was silence. You didn't like. This strange, emotional, and mysterious message is proof right now. There is proof that you are not crazy and that what you felt was true. Know that I've always been with you. This is the end. Look at yourself in the mirror, the window, or your phone screen right now and tell yourself, I am not what they said. I am not what they searched for. I am who God says I am. I am chosen. I am protected. I am free. And I will rise without fear. Feel heaven stop moving as you say this. You can feel the power moving around you. Now Archangel Michael will put his hand on your shoulder to let you know the message was sent. The truth is now out there. Something safe has been turned on. And the next part of your story has already begun, a love letter. Please know that each seed you plant will grow into a torch that lights the way for someone else. It doesn't matter if you buy a coffee, make a donation, or join our community through the link in the pinned comment. It all goes to the same place. Your actions are helping God save souls who have lost their way. You can move heaven with your willing voice. But it grows with kind hearts. Snorts, this is what I say to you now. Your gifts are like living water that flows into the life of someone who needs to be healed. The verse "give and it will be given to you" is not just about Jesus. Your future is shaped by this promise that lives on. I'd like to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Do not enter this moment without a plan, without being honest, and without hope. Today, the money you give is not a gift. The spiritual obedience that makes your heavens open is what makes them open. Give up your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Please sign this before you leave. Add these words to the list. Today is my new start, not tomorrow. No. When things get better, you are drawing a line in the sand as you write it. Heaven is writing down what you tell the enemy. You can't touch me. You can't find me. I can't be stopped. Then do it. Type it. Tape it. Do something. If this message moved you, take action. Click that button to sign up. Don't miss any more messages from above. It's not the end. It's the beginning of something great. There will soon be a message. Stay close. Listen some more. Prepare a love letter. You're not by yourself. We're still thinking about you. We haven't forgotten about you. Things will start to make sense as soon as this season starts. Now was your chance. Your God is proud that you paid attention. Leave now. I'll be with you the whole time. Michael the Archangel will too. Okay, kid. Since the message has already been sent, I will go on. But your soul still needs one more soft hug from heaven. You are still in my arms right now. As someone who has had a lot of questions, I know how hard it has been. Want to know why some people turned out to be bad to you? Why didn't they just tell the truth? They could have asked you for something for free. So why did they send someone to look for it? I feel alone because I always see through things. It would be great to be able to sense things before they happen and know when you are being watched, studied, judged, or even loved. It's not a lie. You can handle it because it was made to be smart. Your spirit is sensitive. I picked out this way for you. It's a gift that you can feel things. You carry what you know. You're not crazy. There is a prophecy here. You've always been able to hear what's out there, even before you had words for it. That's why I chose you to get this message. Some people might not get it, but you would because you've always known that you were different. The person who watched you could also see that difference. Snorts, they were scared of things they didn't know. They tried to keep what scared them in check to learn something without putting themselves in danger. They also tried to watch what they couldn't change from afar. The link doesn't work that way, though. And you can't stay the same if you look into their soul. When they let someone else into your energy, they opened a spiritual door. They looked for something but couldn't find it. They found me. They learned the truth. They fell in love. They found something pure. They shook. You were the one who made the investigator spiritually awake. But he or she didn't know it. You don't need to try that hard to be that powerful. You are now getting a reward. Not with loud cheers and applause, but with something even better. Divine speeding up. The days ahead will be different from other days. You need to treat them like they are holy and important. Plan out your day before you wake up. When you talk, be clear. Be careful what you do because it will change the speed at which miracles happen. Things that used to take years can now be done in just a few weeks. People can now open doors that used to be locked. You are moving with God. There is still the person who set off this spiritual chain reaction. There is a difference in how they watch. Now, though being in charge isn't important anymore. It's not about being interested. It's about being amazed. They know you're not someone they can explain, but because you are humble, they want to tell you that, but they don't know how they're also going through something. Not only you get this message, you already know that it has to do with how other people feel because of your light. People have to face their own darkness. The fact that you are so pure makes their hidden pain come to the surface. The fact that you are there makes them remember what they need, like the healing or the honesty they have been avoiding. Also, kid, you need to know this. They couldn't handle you, and it's not your fault. You shouldn't have to carry their shame. You shouldn't try to heal them, though, if they aren't ready to. Instead, you are called to keep shining. It's okay if someone you love doesn't love you back the way you hoped. You have to keep going because everything you've been through has led you to this point where the truth finally comes out. The time when viewers learn something. That moment when you talk out loud and your peace turns into strength. You don't need to talk to them. You do not need to send a message. You already know, so you don't need to say it again. Live. Take a deep breath. Let your life speak while you walk with me, because I am about to do something in your story that cannot be skipped. People who are against you will say, surely the hand of God is on them. You will not have to defend your worth anymore. There is no need to beg to be seen. You will not need to prove that you are innocent, beautiful, or connected to your destiny. I am going to do that for you. Now, this is my last whisper for tonight. Love letter and child. You deserve to hear every word that comes from heaven. Click subscribe and ring the bell to make sure you don't miss anything. This message may have kept your spirit together when it wanted to break apart and made you feel seen even in your deepest pain. Don't walk by yourself this season. Too many people need, value, and depend on you. A love letter. Archangel Michael hasn't moved either. You can still see his body next to you. You'll dream about him tonight. He will keep an eye on your home, your heart, and your sleep. There may be a warm weight on you. You might feel calmer than in weeks. That's him. That keeps you safe. Heaven is with you because this is not the end. This was just the beginning. That's the name of the next chapter. My child, now that you're done being watched, go rest. There are eyes on you when you wake up. There is one more thing you need to do before you leave. Double-click that like button. There's more than just help here. It's about keeping the favor. Giving a like shows that you want God's good things to come into your life. Heaven will let go of everything that has been stopping you. When you do it, your spirit will say, I am ready for the flow. Please take a big step forward. Peace and payment now. Everything is coming at you. This video is great. Take it and move on. Good luck. Yes, we are almost there, my dear child. I still want to send you one more wave of truth because what I'm doing to you isn't just good. It's a fresh start. I'm giving you more than that. I'm going to make you see yourself differently. No matter what is going on around you, you will feel stronger and more at peace. You're here for a reason. Let's calm down and read the last part of this message. The part that makes what God said tonight about your life official. Kid, pay close attention. This year, the enemy fought you very hard for a reason. There was a reason why things did feel worse, tougher, and less clear than usual. Because of changes going on inside you. There is something holy that can't be kept secret any longer. The copy of you I made before the world tried to change. You were the one who stepped in. The enemy also saw it. He saw that you were starting to feel better. He could tell that your prayers were getting stronger. He knew your heart wouldn't stop beating. He saw that your eyes were getting brighter again. He got scared. Kid, it's too late for him now. You've gone too far now. Your spirit has reached a place where faith is stronger than fear and peace is audible over panic. You won't have to wait for miracles anymore. You'll feel like you walk with them. Let me tell you what comes next. Something big is going to happen soon. There will be times when you really feel like time has stopped. You didn't expect to hear that voice, message, or sentence. In the spirit world, it was loud. But in the real world, it was small. When it happens, you'll feel it in your bones. You'll get hit in the chest. You'll know this is it. I know God is with me. Everything he said was true because the miracle was already okay with everyone. At that moment, a chain of events will begin. Your heart only had to be in the right place. It is now. You're not the same person you were a week ago. You've grown while you've been quiet. You've healed in pieces. You are now ready to be whole. You're ready for love that makes you feel safe. Don't let these chances wear you down, so get ready for them. You are ready for friends who can see your light and keep it safe. The divine favor that doesn't come and go has arrived. It stays. I really want you to know this. You saw it. You did it right. It didn't take you long. You are on time. I make everything beautiful at the right time. This child is your time. There is also something else. Someone new has come into your life where I am about to. Their heart is set aside just for you. This person won't drain you. They will not make you feel lost. They won't make you doubt yourself. People will love you for more than just your light. This person has also been through fires. It will feel like fate, peace, and the end of the world when you meet. Please hold on to that love. You shouldn't say no because it makes you feel bad about the past since I sent it. Let it come in. When I send someone, they don't leave you alone. Tonight, look at yourself in the mirror and say something out loud. You might feel stupid. Do it anyway. Do not move. Say, I am chosen. Over and over to yourself. I deserve it. I'm ready. My wonder is here. Say it over and over until something breaks. Say it until something comes out. Say it over and over until you understand. I have faith in you because I do. I always believed in you, even when you didn't. I never left your side. Not even when you were running, sad, tired, or lost. One more thing I want you to do. Don't worry or rush things. If you keep your spirit open, good things will flow into your life like rivers. When you wake up, you'll have thoughts. You won't know why, but you'll feel calm. That's how my favor works. You'll get things without having to work for them. You decide what to do. There's no need to chase it. There is nothing you need to do. Say, yes, Lord. I am here. I accept it all. If you are still reading, crying and believing glowing star, please leave a comment below that says this is my confirmation. My name is on it. Yes, my miracle is real. I was picked by God. Sign up and raise your hand if you feel dizzy, kid, because this is just the beginning of our journey together. It was more than a message. What a spiritual moment it was when everything came together just right. Heaven will remember that you said yes to the next level today. Do not lie down and act like you are still waiting. Don't worry because you already know the gift is on the way. Also, don't be shocked if you smile tomorrow. Things that look too good to be true will probably happen to you. I'm sure you'll say, God, you really did it. Because I love you more than your heart could ever hold. I will be with you until the end. You're God. Sure, kid. Come sit with me in this silence for a little while longer. Breathe more slowly. Do not hold yourself up. Let the stress that you didn't even know you had go away when you're with me. Since I haven't stopped doing anything after all the words, I love you. True love never leaves. When the message is over, it stays. It keeps an eye on you. It talks without making any noise. Even when the world is too loud, it wraps itself around your soul. That is what I am doing now. It is not just a message anymore. It is about being there. Yours, mine, and ours. I want you to really feel something about what I've been telling you through signs, coincidences, song lyrics, dreams, and times you didn't think had any meaning. I've told you this many times. You're not behind. You must have been thinking and feeling it. Why are you still behind? It looks like some people are ahead of us. It looks like their lives are better now. It looks like their prayers were heard. I am your Father, your God, and the one who can see into the past. I want you to know that you are on the right path. The wait times were not a punishment. They were getting ready. It wasn't a mistake that hearts broke. They were like screens that got rid of things in your spirit that were never meant to stay. Being quiet wasn't a sign of weakness. There was only one time I could teach you something. And that was when it was quiet. The private eye who tried to look into your life without your permission was the last thing that made things worse. That was the last test I had to show you. This not because you were hiding something. You're safe. It may happen even if you don't see it or know about it. Other people are trying to read your life story. But I have the pen. They can't decide how your story ends. They don't get to say what your name means. They won't be able to see the whole picture unless I let them. You now know how safe you really are. Now is the time to go into the days ahead with holy confidence. Don't be rude or angry. And don't try to prove anything. Try to stay calm, sure, and grounded. When people are truly free, they don't need to shout. Their strength comes from being calm. There is no longer any fear or need for you to please other people. You are free. Don't try to explain yourself to people who don't get it. Not feeling bad about it. You can be loved even if you're not well. You are free. I say that's right. And there is no mistake, no betrayal, and no secret investigation that can take back what I did to you. Let the next part move you as you read it. Some people didn't see what I did. I saw how you helped other people. Even though you didn't have any more money, I saw how nice you were. Even though you should have been mean, I saw how you kept believing. Even though it hurt your heart in 10,000 quiet places, that is not only making you better, it is also healing you. Yes. High up in spirit strength. support and the eyes of the public. People who didn't pay attention to you before will now. We want to learn from you, not use you. It's not a coincidence when they say things like, "I don't know why, but I just feel safe around you." That is what makes you holy. You had to do something. You've been worked on and now you're ready. Don't be proud though. Remember the days and nights when you cried and nothing happened in all the attention. Don't forget who held you when no one else could. They should be the thing that keeps you steady. I still have you. No, don't run away. Close your eyes to feel what I'm about to give you. I'm going to give you something tonight. The world can't handle it. You can't use cash to buy it. There is a new start. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll be different. You might not notice at first that the air around you has changed. It'll make your chest feel lighter. Your mind will be quieter. It won't feel like the way forward got easier just because it did. But since you did, you're not the same person you were before this message. You're in a different place now. Also, my child, I bless you as you leave and come back home. I love the way you talk. I bless your thoughts. May they line up with heaven. I praise your name. It needs to be said in rooms of favor. I bless your home. Every door should have an angel there. Have a good night's sleep. May you have lots of good dreams. I bless your hands. They should do great things without even realizing it. I bless your heart. No matter what, may it stay soft. This is the start of a chapter I've named the restoration of the one they underestimated. Let them see. Let them be interested. Let them talk to you in whispers. You'll thank God. You're going to stand up. You'll shine. You will go forward without being watched out of fear, but in glory, kid. Now rest. Archangel Michael will watch over us tonight, and I will stay by your side until you can breathe again. I love you always. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life, snorts, can be unlocked through your giving. One more thing to do. Get this message out there. It should go to someone you love. Tell someone who feels like no one is seeing them. Give it to someone who needs to feel safe. When you share this word, it's more than just a video. I promise you that you are letting breakthrough into their atmosphere. You will make the same breakthrough that they do. What you plant in faith will grow back to you in the form of reality. Share it right now. You should let the Holy Spirit go through you. Pay attention to how God moves. Yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. Right now, before we finish this moving story, let's think about this important truth. This message wasn't found by accident. This isn't just a lucky break. This is a message from Archangel Michael to you directly. You are being invited into a safe, High vibrational community by Him where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This holy rule is very easy to understand, but it can make a huge difference in your life. They will not only bless you, they will multiply and flow into every part of your life if you follow them. You can get early access to powerful content and divine insights that aren't available to everyone right now. If you accept this invitation, you can now go into a holy place where you will get spiritual help, unwavering support, and quick progress toward your destiny. Don't miss this holy moment of your life's journey. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. To deepen your connection, use the special link in the pinned comment to join Archangel Michael's inner circle right away. You can do this by buying coffee, giving money, or joining our community. This is the only way to be sure you never miss the direct personalized messages that are meant to improve and strengthen your life. But just being here, paying attention, and coming together means a lot. Do it. Your plenty is waiting. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says give and heaven will open over you on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance. Enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. Snorts, if you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, Snorts, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.